Okay, so today we're doing something really interesting. We're digging into these personal notes from a hobbyist gardener.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's not just about, planting tips. It's about watching someone figure things out, problem solve with their marigolds. It's kind of like a case study in learning by doing.
Exactly. And what's great about these notes is you see the whole process, the
Hmm.
ups, the downs, how they really turn struggles into actual experiments.
Yeah.
It's very real world. You see the passion, but also like a methodical approach emerging from that passion. It's quite insightful.
Totally. And they started off so well. The notes talk about getting this like generous batch of marigold seeds, and they
Mm.
were apparently just thrilled, scattered them in any empty spot. Bang! They sprouted beautifully.
Up right up.
Yeah, incredible germination rate, they noted. And the seedlings got tall, developed those true leaves.
The ones that look like the actual plant leaves, not the first baby ones.
Right, exactly. The sign they're strong, ready to be transplanted.
But, and this is where it gets really interesting, that initial success didn't mean it was easy street.
Yeah.
The notes get very honest about problems, specifically things like powdery mildew
Oh, yeah, the classic fuzzy stuff.
or leaf spots.
Yeah.
These fungal things that, well, the gardener admits they often pop up in their garden.
And they connect it to their specific conditions.
Yes, they talk about the garden's microclimate,
Yeah.
the unique sun, shade, airflow right there, and even their own watering habits.
Huh. Self-awareness.
Big time. And crucially, they don't just complain. They write, okay, I'm going to experiment, try different treatments on these new seedlings, change how I water, how I cultivate.
That's the key, isn't it? Not just noticing, but deciding to actively test something different.
Absolutely. It's that shift from passive observation to active adaptation. Real learning in action.
And then there's the sunlight issue. They figured out that's like the most crucial thing for marigolds.
They need a lot of sun.
But here's the catch. Most of their garden spots. Less than 6 hours of direct sun. That's a problem for marigolds.
A big one. So what did they do?
Well, the notes show this really practical plan. They identified these few little pockets in the yard, maybe near a wall or something, that actually do get good, strong sun.
Finding the loopholes.
Exactly. And the plan was to carefully move the seedlings there, not just randomly, but strategically placing them in those sunny microzones.
So it's more than just moving plants. It's rethinking the whole space based on observation.
Precisely. Adapting to the reality of their yard, it shows real hands-on problem solving.
And if you zoom out a bit, this whole marigold story, it really highlights something fundamental, doesn't it?
Yeah, what's the bigger picture here?
It's about truly knowing your environment, acknowledging the specific challenges like the shade or the tendency for mildew, and then being willing to change your tactics.
Based on what you actually see happening.
Exactly. Based on direct observation. Their whole experience is like a mini lesson in iterative improvement. You try, you see, you adjust, you try again.
So the takeaway for you listening isn't just about growing better marigolds.
Right.
It's seeing how this gardener built a system, really. A system of observing, being honest about what's not working, and then, importantly, experimenting, adjusting.
Yeah, that continuous cycle.
That's where the success comes from. Not just the first try, but the willingness to keep tweaking, keep learning.
Which leads to maybe a final thought to chew on.
Go for it.
Consider how this gardener's approach, learning from the past, adapting specifically to their conditions, trying out solutions, how that might apply outside the garden,
Great.
like in your work. A hobby you find challenging, maybe even personal goals. Where else in your life could that mindset of, let's say, observation, honest assessment, and trying things out, where could that lead to really thriving results?